sorry you got stuck. Sometimes that happens. Don't let it stress you out. We'll correct whatever it is that ails you here. All right, so let me just start by saying that I created a new project called Day 1 Homework. If you haven't done so already, please do that. And if you're going to cheat and just watch the solution, well, that's no fun. You got to get your hands dirty in the code. You got to do this yourself. So stop the video before that. Okay. I'm done scolding you now. Sorry. Let's go on. So what I want to do is accept user input, test the input, and display a message. And there were some extra steps at the end of that too. So the first thing I do is create a user value string and initialize it to an empty string. Now I'm going to do console.writeLine. Type in the numbers. Press return. Okay. And then we're going to do if user value equals 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. Console dot writeLine calibrating energy core complete. And then we'll do the else. So we don't have any else ifs in this case. We're just going to use else. Console dot writeLine failure, and then console dot readline. All right, so I think that's all there is to it. Let's run and see what we have. Whoops, I think I made a mistake. Oh yes. Okay, so forgot to do this. The most important part. User value equals console.readline. There we go. That should work. Yes. Now let's run it. Okay. Awesome. So let's do the first case. 15, 16, 23, 42. Hit enter. Recalibrating energy core. Complete. Yay. We got it. Okay, cool. So now let's run it a second time. And this time let's just type in something random like whatever on the keyboard. Doesn't matter. Failure. Great. Okay, so that's the solution to today's project. It was that easy. Didn't want you to actually save the world, just need you to write a little console application, that's all. All right, second part of this was, can we make it beep if there was a failure? Well, so I said, look at the IntelliSense and see what you can find out. So if you just like went through the IntelliSense and just looked at each one of these, it's not going to be cursor left or cursor size or error or in or any of those. You just keep looking. Wait, there's a beep method. It plays the sound of a beep of a specified frequency during the duration throughout the speaker console. So I guess there's probably some extra things you can kind of pass in. What am I doing here? Well, I'm looking through overloaded versions of this method. We'll talk about overloads later in the week. Don't worry about it. But in this case, we just want the simple case of a beep right there. And so now let's run the application and make it fail and hear our beep. Hopefully the recording will pick it up. So let's type anything and there was. I heard the beep. I don't know if you did on that side. We'll find out. Okay. Then the last thing I said was, can you get it all to appear in a red font? A little bit more tricky because it takes some understanding of a concept called enumerations. You probably had to go to MSDN to figure this one out. But it's totally possible that you were able to figure this out on your own. So here, right before I start using the console, I'm going to do console.foreground color equals console color dot red. Now why couldn't I just put in the color red? It doesn't quite work that way. Red doesn't have any meaning in and of itself. It's not a key word, but because it's defined as a property of the class and it returns a computer version of the color red, it knows then what color to use as the display color. Let's not talk about that. Let's not worry about it. It's an enumeration. We'll cover that much later in the 14 days of our initial set of videos. Just trust me, or hopefully you saw some code example or something along those lines, that if you were able to complete this successfully, it returned this. And there we go. That's our complete application. Okay, so that's all there is to it. Hey, if you got this and figured it out on your own, at least that first part, That's awesome. You're doing great. Keep up the good work. If you got stuck, just review some of the videos or take a look at some of the extra material that we provided for day one, and make sure you understand it before you stop studying for the day. But the most important thing is today you got started and you are writing code on your own, and you at least understand the basics of writing a C# application. That's a lot further than you were an hour ago. So congratulations, good work, and let's pick this back up tomorrow. Just stacking a little baby step every day, you'll have this all under your belt before you know it. Good luck. We'll see you in the tomorrow. Okay.